guys, still over here at East Tennessee Luxury Coach, getting a couple last second things done on my coach. It's starting to rain here, but I got a really cool bus I want to show you. I'm really excited about it. I really honestly don't know much about it, but Josh was mentioning it to me. He wanted me to make an offer on it, but it's not in my, it's a little bit too old for me. I'm gonna call this bus the Roadrunner coach. Really cool machine. I don't know much about it, but we'll find Josh here in just a second, ask him what year it is. Excuse me, about how many miles are on it. I do know a couple things about it. I'm gonna turn the camera on and show you. Look at that right there. That's a picture of a Roadrunner right there on the side of the bus. There's a couple cool things about this bus that I want to show you. Let's turn this camera around and get after it. What you have in front of you is a XL-45 riveted Vantare. We'll find Josh here in a minute and figure out what year it is, but it does have a Detroit 60. Something really cool is that it is a mid-entry coach. It's a double entry coach. So look at here. That is too cool. The colors on it are really cool. Again, it's made by Vantare, who is now Featherlight. I think Featherlight bought Vantare back in the 90s at some time. Let's get a look over here at the other side of the bus. I'm really not going to dig into condition too much because I'll let you be the judge of that. I will tell you that this coach is going to be probably the least expensive Prevost with a Detroit 60 in the country. And it's really not that bad a shape. The paint, obviously, it's got some issues in the paint. Typically it's what you would expect. And so a little bit of I'm not offering this for sale. This is not something that I have for sale. It's just a cool video. You can reach out to Josh. We'll talk to him here in just a minute. Recent Michelin tires on it, 29th week of 2022. Let's check the rears. I really do like the colors on this. Rear tires, yeah, 22s. It looks like you're going to have a couple of mismatch on the tag. So looks like 6 22 Michelins, and then you get to the tags, there are a couple of Toyos. And we'll pop back here and look at the engine real quick. There it is, Detroit 60. Looks like it's got a little bit of something leaking down there. I'm sure it's an easy, whatever it is, I'm sure it's an easy fix. Bus air, I just fired it up. I had it running for about 5 minutes. Seemed like the bus air was working just fine, but to find a coach with a Detroit 60 in this price point, almost non-existent. Almost non-existent. And yes, we're going to get to that price here in just a minute. We'll ask Josh what he's asking for it. Maybe let him give some details on the situation. What's inside, I think, is probably going to be a little bit surprising. I know it was to me when I walked in. I wasn't expecting much when I first walked in this coach. So let's jump inside here. It's a little cloudy and misty right now anyway, so let's jump inside. A beautiful entryway. We're in the front. We're going through the front entrance right now. Now, granted, I don't know exactly, and there's no handle on this door. Here we go. I don't know exactly what year this is. We're going to ask Josh, but it looks like really nice wood floor throughout the entire coach. Looks like somebody's updated the wood floor. The captain's chairs, I would say, are in good condition, showing some signs of wear, kind of what you would expect in a mid-90s coach. It does have a backup camera. I didn't check and see if it worked, but the coach fired up and sounded amazing. I was able to get all the shades working. I opened them up so we could get some more natural light in here. But look at this. This is cool. Pretty nice sofa. Across from that is going to be looks like a freestanding recliner with a table. Where it gets pretty darn interesting that you have all this room. You could put a couple of chairs here, move that freestanding recliner. In behind me, you could do whatever you wanted to here. It's just a place for a sofa. And then another place for a sofa right here. You could do bunk beds. You can do so many different things. So for those who want to see a mid-entry Prevost, there you go. We're going to call this the Roadrunner mid-entry coach. Looks pretty cool. I think it's awesome. I might just buy this. I don't know. We'll see what kind of price it gives. It's gonna be a good option for a remodel. One of the most important things to tell you about while I'm in here is the fact that there are no bad smells in here. Taking a deep breath in, it smells good. There's no water smells, no musty smells. He's got this coach plugged in, all the lighting on. He did tell me that all 4 air conditioners are working good. That does have roof air conditioners. Originally had cruise airs. Those were removed, and then roof airs were added. I don't see any TVs in the coach. I mean, I would imagine one was originally back there. I don't see any foggy windows, guys. Yeah, some of the valances and some of the, material is due to be replaced, but the power shades are working. Come into the galley. I mean, you got some original Vitricore that looks to be in pretty decent shape. I see a couple cracks over here. I could not get that shade open to see the kitchen window. And we do have a residential style refrigerator here. Looks like it's cold. I want to point out to you, if it were me and I were buying this coach, I would replace all these. I would just rebuild these doors here because, I mean, you got like a handle missing here. Let's see. To get into the toilet room. Got a nice sized toilet room with another vanity here and a window. Good looking porcelain foot pedal toilet. As we make our way to the back here, you're going to see we have what looks like to be a brand new mattress. North-south bed. I love these little window shades. They kind of like these, I don't know, like a shutter style window shades. I don't see any foggy windows. I'm not looking at every window, but I'm not seeing anything standing out. Again, there could be something left to be desired when it comes to audio video, but I like this queen size, brand new looking mattress. Same wood floor flows throughout the entire coach. I just thought that was something cool. Again, this coach is not for sale by Sewell Motor Coach. This coach is available here at East Tennessee Luxury Coach. Josh Rowe owns this coach. I don't know how they got it. You can call and ask him if you're interested in it. Let's go find him. I don't know how they're going to sell this. I have no clue. One would assume that this is going to be sold as is at a really, he mentioned the price to me. I can't remember exactly what it was, but we'll ask him on the spot how much he wants for it. And then we'll ask him how he wants to sell it, whether it be as is or what kind of services he's going to provide to you if you buy this. So don't hold Sewell Motor Coach accountable for anything when it comes to this purchase. Do your own due diligence. If you're interested in buying this, get it inspected, all that kind of stuff. I really don't know anything about it other than I fired it up. It sounded amazing. Sounded just like a Detroit 60 should. I don't even know how many miles are on it. We're going to go ask him what the year is, but I just thought it was cool and I wanted to share it with you. Let's go find Josh. It's actually not too bad. I mean, it needs some work, but it's really not that bad. Mid-entry would be pretty cool. All right, I found Josh. All right, Josh, tell me. Now, we didn't rehearse this, so this may go a little bit weird, but tell me about that Vantare. I don't even know what. I went in there and I showed the folks. What year is that thing?
It's 1996.
96. It does have the Detroit 60 because I fired it up and I heard that. Also, I turned on the bus air. It seemed like it was working. It may need a little bit of juice.
Some charging.
The fan came on.
Yep.
And it's only like 71 here this morning. So the fan came on. The air felt decent. The dash air fan was working. So maybe it needs a little bit of charge. I don't know. How many miles are on that coach?
It's like 420,000 to the best of my recollection, but we can look. And
can't tell it.
It was owned by the same owner for the last 16 years.
Okay. I'm calling this the Roadrunner mid-entry bus. This is a pretty cool machine. Now, how are you going to sell this? You're going to, first of all, how much do you want for it? And then tell me how you're going to sell it at that price. What I mean by that is most of the people watching my channel, Josh, I go through take all these motorhomes through this crazy process. So it's either like as is for me, or it's like make it not perfect, but make it really, really nice. So I'm sure you're not going to make this thing perfect or make it really nice.
No, yeah. It's one of those things that is an as is, where is. I've got it listed for $68,000. It's the cheapest Series 60 you can find that's a converted coach. Obviously, it's a high miles coach. It's been well loved. It needs a little bit of love. But most of it is, some panels inside the coach.
Yep, I showed them that.
A couple water filter housings are cracked. Stupid small stuff that most customers can do themselves.
Didn't have any TVs in it. Needed some audio video. Needed some balances recovered. I mean, typical piddly stuff. Had a little oil leak in the back. I showed them that.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So, okay, very good. Well, $68,000. I think that's a pretty good deal. I think the Degum motor and transmission and the chassis for scrap bar to be worth close to that. Last time I looked for a Detroit 60, it was about 20 grand for a used motor. So you heard it, 96 model, 400 and something thousand miles, 68 grand. Now, please, please, please do not call me. We're going to ask John. I got him still standing here. How do people need to reach out? If they want it, if they're interested, you're going to get phone calls, by the way. And you're going to get some crazy questions. That's why I'm trying to get ahead of this for you. So it's as is. Are you open to it? Can somebody come out and do an inspection on it?
They're welcome to do whatever.
Maybe they can. He's got a lift here. Maybe you can talk him into.
Obviously, it needs love.
Yep.
But to the best of my knowledge, it's a good running coach. I've test drove it 2 or 3 times.
Sounded good.
It's just a high miles coach, and it's been well loved. The previous owner was on the road 40 weeks out of the year.
Wow.
And so that's how it gets so many miles.
Pretty darn nice bus. Now, how do people, if they're interested in buying this bus, how do you want them to get a hold of you? Do you want to go to your website?
They can call. The shop number is 423-884-6008.
If you didn't get that, the website, there's his phone number, but the website is EastTennesseeLuxuryCoach.com. He's in Vannor. Is it Vannor or Vannor?
It's Vannor.
Vannor. So I'm from Kentucky. We're calling it Vannor. So you can reach out to him on that phone number, or you can jump on the website. I have nothing to do with this other than I thought it was a cool bus. I'm here getting some work done at this extremely competent Prevost service facility. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I certainly hope to talk with you soon.